welcome to the Women of eRena Warzone event. My name is Allyckt, and I have my good friend Nekkra with me as we watch 80 incredible women compete for a chance to play in the Big Live Rocker Women of the eRena Warzone event, Part 3, presented by Crocs for $10,000. This is the first ever play-in event that the Women of eRena series has put on. I'm so excited to see what hidden talent is out there. And this is not just an event tonight, but a four-part series that was announced by eFuse.gg this summer alongside ESPN Esports, which is even more exciting. But for this event, we are also bringing on the first ever Call of Duty team, Minnesota Rocker. How exciting to see a professional team invest and care so much in giving an opportunity to the wonderful women in the esports industry. This isn't just an event, Nekkra. This is a movement. And I think I speak for us both when I say we are so excited to be part of it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And I feel like the competition is going to be so fierce. 20 teams, squads of 4, all searching for the most kills and best placement over the next 2 hours. But before we talk about the rules, the scoring, and the teams, let's talk a little bit more about something really important, some important aspects about the Women of the eRena series: discovery, opportunity, and equality. This event will showcase some amazing women, and they were telling us some of their stories in Discord, which was so inspiring to hear what all of these women had to say about their background and why they love Call of Duty Warzone. We have teachers, moms, business leaders, but that's honestly why I love gaming, getting to see so many different walks of life come together to share a video game that everybody loves. We get the opportunity to showcase these amazing women who sacrifice so much to do what they are so passionate about, which is competing, gaming, and winning.
All right, now let's talk about some of these teams, Nekkra. I mean, who stands out as a team that could win this tonight and truly make a play for the $10,000 on October 29th? Now, the top 4 teams get a chance to play amongst the most incredible captains that Rocker and eFuse announced last week. That includes OGs like Midnight, Legendary Loser Freak, Genji Nufo, and Ava. The competition is fierce. But I have a feeling this is going to be a special and surprising night. Now, talking on some of our competition, I really need to talk about Amelia Rose. I mean, come on, talk about someone who has proven herself in this industry. One of the first girls to qualify for COD Champs and probably the most achieved player in this competition. And I also have to give a little bit of a biased shout out to one of my best friends and partners in crime, Team Blacklist, led by Jess Birchmeyer, who, aka I Overreact, she is the highest ranked female player across all 4 pro point platforms. She is killer at the game and a big part of why this event even got to take place.
Wow, this is going to be amazing. What I love about these competitors is that they do so much for the industry. Women in games ambassadors, fighting for gamers' vote, and the importance of your voice. Major content creators for organizations, and represent countries all over the globe. Let's talk about the rules for tonight. We've got 2 hours. Players are already dropping into all of their lobbies, and that's right. It means you've got to be quick. You've got to act fast. We only have a 2-hour time limit for these players to actually play all of their games tonight and get the best placements and the most kills that they possibly can. So they can play as many lobbies as they can during that 2-hour period and try to attack as they get points for those kills and placements. Big moments are going to matter tonight. Are we going to see a team that gets 30 to 40 points? And I'm talking like 20-point placement and 20 plus kills, okay? Are they going to get the Battle Royale win? That's what we're looking forward to tonight. And strategy definitely matters, as we're going to see a lot of different teams hopping in and out of their games throughout the entire process of this broadcast tonight. And maybe taking some big risks if they get into those late games when the timer's starting to run down. But you've got a max of 20 points for a win. It scales down from there depending on your placement in the lobby, and 1 kill equals 1 point. So this is going to be super exciting. I want to get into this ASAP. I want to see some action.
Absolutely, and we will see some action. We are going straight with Team Cozy, an incredible Fortnite x Valorant player roster. We'll see if that translates on over to Call of Duty. We got a chance, of course, to speak with them. Spoke with Cozy. She's been playing games with her mom since she was little, and she's really excited to compete and see how she's going to fare. So let's drop right in with her and her squad.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what gameplay we get a chance to see from all of these incredible women. And hopefully, we're going to keep you up to date on all of the standings as there are some live standings coming through. You might see that on some of the feeds that we end up pulling up, but I'm super looking forward to what all of these women are going to be able to accomplish in this 2 hour period.
Absolutely, and it's such a short window with the amount of games that they will be able to hop into. You can leave a game if you think it's a little bit stressful, but they do have a cutoff time. I do believe 7:20 is the cutoff time for them to be able to hop into their last game. Top three, their best three games will be what counts. So I'm excited to see what incredible numbers we might be coming in to see.
Maybe one of those 30 to 40 point games. That would be super exciting. And I feel like that would get any team off on the right foot.
I completely agree. I do know that one of Team Cozy's players, we're having some trouble connecting in with her. So please hold on tight. We'll get into our games as soon as possible. But let's talk about some of our players, some of the incredible women we're going to see today. I know that, we have moms, we have young and upcoming competitors, we have casual players, we have an absolute diverse group of women here.
Yeah, I mean, we even have like Cozy, who is one of the captains for Team Cozy, and probably one of the reasons why the team got named. But a wife and a mom with a cute little boy who's almost 2, and also a constant Twitch streamer. So I was tuning in a little bit, getting to know a little bit about some of the strategies that Team Cozy might be employing into their gameplay. But there's so much more on this team, so much more to experience and enjoy.
I completely agree, especially the ones that do have children. You know how much incredible it is, be able to look up to them and be able to tell them, all this incredible stuff you did in gaming, and, make it so much more normalized, especially as a young kid and growing up into a gaming household and your mom being kick butt at video games. I think that is like a staple for being a child.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I feel like it's so inspiring to hear about all of these different stories from these players that are going to be competing today. We talked about all the walks of life that they come from, and I think that is so exciting. And I mean, there's still even more people to talk about on this team. So Team Cozy is the one team that we're going to be trying to follow first, but they have such a stellar roster as well. It's not just Cozy on this team, as I'm losing my place in my notes right now. But yeah, I think that that's something that is super exciting.
All right, so it looks like we are already into our game, so we are hopping right in it. I do believe we are watching at Cozy's stream. Do not quote me on that, but they are already loaded out with their guns ready to go. It doesn't look like they've come into any hot engagements yet, so hopefully that'll get a little bit more exciting for us soon. Oh, as soon as I say that, getting shot in the back. We do have one girl down there unable to pick her up. Let's see if she has her gulag up and ready.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to be maybe waiting for that gulag to take place. But I think that's something that's really exciting to me about Warzone. Like, I've played a lot of different battle royales, but I feel like the cool thing about Warzone is you've got this second chance in the gulag to be able to come through, get your 1v1 win, and then get back into the game super easy.
It is something new, of course, being able to buy your teammates back as well. If they don't win their 1v1s, you might hear it for a little bit from your teammates, but it is not the end of the world because you can get bought back, thankfully, as many times as necessary, as long as your teammates don't go down. So we'll see how many times that has to happen. Hopefully not too much.
No, but we're about to get into this gulag action right now. I've already seen Cozy spot out exactly who they're going to be going after, but oh no, it doesn't get the 1v1.
She will be probably hearing that from her teammates for a bit, but hopefully they have enough money to buy her back, possibly. Let's wait until we get a good expectation on her teammates. So it looks like, oh, another one just went down. It's looking a little bit slower for her and her teammates. We're watching another gulag. And she doesn't win that one. Take a look at the leaderboard here. They do have a couple kills on their side. I guess that's our first game done.
Might be the first game done and dusted for the team of Cozy, but there's still a ton of time left. They have a 2-hour time limit, so you can play as many games as you can in that time period. So I feel like we're about to see them load into another lobby when all their teammates are ready.
Yeah, it was right there, and then
All right, trying to read some of their kills here. So not too bad. 3-1. That looks like a 2. Hopefully we see a couple more higher kill games coming out of then. I mean, again, like we said, it is going to be your best 3 games that will count. So hopefully they start racking up those kills a little bit more. Kills do equal 1 point in this play-in tournament. So hopefully we see a little bit more run and gunning. You can't exactly play too safe here, as you do need those points to beat your competition.
Well, we were talking about this at the beginning of the, even before we jumped into the broadcast, that a strategy that some teams might implement is just go after the bounty super early and try to rack up those kills quickly. You also get a bunch of money from that, so you can buy your loadouts.
Yeah, and of course, those are those run and gunners that do go for that bounty right away. Like I said earlier, as well, I personally am a crate person. I do not running at people with my pistol,
I'm a
as
great person too.
I do not want to talk about how bad my trigger finger is, but they did get top 26. I don't believe that counts for points just yet, so we probably won't see that as one of their top 3 games. So once again, they are loading in right into another one. Again, like we said, you can play as many games as you can possibly fit in that 2-hour window, and only the top 3 count. So let's hope their next game goes a little bit better.
Oh, nice.
6 points isn't so bad, though, if we're looking at just the total number of eliminations. And that's also a great way to kind of get off on the right foot. But we're looking for those top 3 performances. So I think that Team Cozy is looking for an even better performance yet. It's top 25 that's going to grant you points. So they were just this close to being able to get that bar for that extra placement point.
And again, we can always count the first game as a warm-up game. That's what I do in my games,
Yeah.
especially should they ever go a little bit south. It was the warm-up game. It doesn't count. The next one is the one that really, truly counts. So hopefully we'll be getting into our next game here. I do believe the next team we will be joining is Team Jazberry. Now, Jazberry is a pretty familiar name in the competitive scene. She is a female competitor in the Call of Duty amateur scene. So I'm excited to see what she does in Warzone.
Yeah, I love how your skills can translate over from playing competitive Call of Duty to actually just dropping into a battle royale with a bunch of other players and just kind of go nuts, right? I think
Yeah.
that's super, super fun. But Jazberry's not alone. Also on their team is Bittersweet, Espinini, and Lady Echidna, which I love that name because I think echidnas are adorable. But if we want to talk about Espinini a little bit, their name is Isabella, and they are brand new to the competitive scene. So I would love to see how Isabella or Espinini is going to actually stack up to the rest of the competition, because there's some veterancy on this roster as well, where Lady Kid has been playing video games her entire life.
Yeah, and you could always say, Jazberry having that comp background, maybe she could be helping them, kind of like, I would say backseat gaming, but kind of giving them a little bit more instruction for them being such new players. But also, what's interesting with Warzone is the guns act a lot different in Warzone and are placed a lot different than in the competitive scene. Some guns can be good in Warzone that aren't good in the comp scene. So that's also interesting to see the kind of like the gun versatility, I guess, when it comes to this roster.
Yeah, I especially want to see kind of like who's going to be the sharpshooter, who's picking up that sniper, and who's going to be trying to go after those kills super fast. But you can already see that they see a roadrunner in front of them. They're going to try to gun that down, but no such luck right now, as we are going to see that reposition come through.
Yeah, and it does look like one of them is already down. Now we are getting 4 live streams up on the cam, so we do see 2 women are already out. Now it's 2 of them against the world. It does look like they are in an engagement. They're getting a couple kills down. One girl does go down though. That is our girl, and I don't want to. I'm going to call her Lady. Lady is down. I do not want to butcher her name. I am so sorry, but she will be able to get the revive come through. Looking at the leaderboard in our bottom left, it looks like they have a good couple of kills coming through. So their first game, possibly second, is already looking like it's going fantastic.
Yeah, maybe dropped a little bit hot for this game, seeing the number of players that are already down. And we're seeing a 4th one in a bit of a pinch there. But it looks like that wasn't too bad of a game to kick things off for Jazberry.
Not at all. And you can already see they are very, very quickly trying to get into their next game. But I see smiles all around. So they are definitely feeling good after that game, it looks like. Like I said, the kills across the board were not that bad. So we might see that as one of their top 3. But again, they're looking to hop right back into the next one.
Gotta go fast. Go fast, make moves.
Spamming the button, just spamming the button. Next, 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 next.
Gotta get into that next lobby ASAP. But I think that's a really great start for Jazberry. And I'm definitely looking forward to, again, seeing what Aspanini is going to be able to do. Definitely been watching competitive COD for a long time. So I think that's going to help a lot as well in terms of playing Warzone and getting in the groove with the rest of our teammates. So yeah, I can't wait to kind of see what the next game's going to hold.
All right, and then now we are about to go on a what with Kayla. They're about to get into a battle, so finally going to see some more action coming our way. Now, remember, this is to get into the plan for $10,000. That is a lot of money. And what better way to do it to do with three other of some of your best girlfriends? So again, this is just such an exciting, I guess, step forward for the women in esports, and I'm so excited to be a part of it with you here. I'm watching all these women go neck and neck and just having a beautiful tournament air to it, I guess, especially being in quarantine.
Yeah, I think that was something that was so exciting to see is the camaraderie even between all of these players, that they're not just competitors, but they're friends. We could
Yeah.
even see a little bit of a sneak peek of some of the more friendly trash talk getting thrown around in the Discord, which was super, super fun. I gotta steal some of those quotes for myself.
Yes, write it down in the trash talk notebook because so they are comedy, absolutely.
So definitely some good stuff. But now coming up next, we've got Mama's Army. Oh man, that's a name. That's a name right there. I really love it.
Speaking of Mama's Army, we were just talking about the trash talk, and Mama K is actually in Mama's Army. I need to read out what she said
Oh yeah.
in our friendly trash talk chat. She I'm sorry, I laugh every time I said this. She said, "I'd roast you, but my mom said I'm not allowed to burn trash." So hopefully her gun skill is just as good as her trash talk. So hopefully we'll be hopping into them soon, or we can see Mama K in action.
Mama K has a master's degree in higher education and currently works at a university, which I think is, again, so cool that we're seeing so many different backgrounds come together on a competitive team. Um, Infinite Warfare was their very first Call of Duty, which experience. I feel like that's such a throwback and really fun to kind of see that Call of Duty has stuck with her for so long. And then the rest of the team on Team Mama's Army, we've got Queen Bee, I am Snipes, and number one girl. So lots of, some spice in there and definitely some confidence.
Okay, so we did just get an update. It's a little bit of irony. We are gonna hit a congratulations. Team Karen's actually just got the first win so far in our tournament. Um, we don't usually root for the Karens, but this time we shall, as they did get the first win. We are gonna be waiting in our lobby for our next game. I am so happy we got to look at this cute little on fiery pup as we wait to get into this lobby. I hope he's okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the new update, it's got some spooks and scares in it that I feel like are so fun.
Spooky October is not for me, but that puppy is cute. As long as there's no jump scares, I am all for it. Now, we are waiting in this lobby. We have 122 out of 152. I can't see. That is why I have glasses, but we do have a what uh hand cam. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, brain. We do have a hand cam on this stream. Now, that's something I love to see, see the skill behind playing it. That's something different that you get when you get to watch
Hmm.
mouse and keyboard players. You get to see the snap of the wrist. So that's definitely an interesting angle to take that I'm excited to see should we get the chance to.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that as well. Just like the APM necessary to actually play this game is so, so skillful. But what we're seeing right now looks like to be another gulag, just kind of waiting in the wings for their chance to get back into the game.
So far, the gulags we have watched have been 0 for 1. We haven't seen a one gulag yet. So hopefully we can see that change here in this one as we were waiting for the match. Looks like she actually might have the timer on where she might just get freely put back into the game. That does happen sometimes when your gulag does not load up and you don't have a partner. But we are going to watch this 1v1. She is sprinting straight through the middle. She doesn't. Oh, we are 0 for 2 for gulags.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, she did miss that first shot, so her teammates will have to buy her in. We are now 0 2 for gulags. We're hopping right into a gunfight, putting that armor on this yellow rooftop.
Peeking over the edge, just trying to see where those shots were coming from. waiting by their teammate. Ooh, get a little bit of team action going on there. Just kind of throwing down some ammo. But ooh, very, very close there. Nice, clean shots coming through over the wall, it looks like. So we're just trying to see these players scout out where that's all coming from.
And they are out of the circle, so they do need to be very, very careful of that. They're all watching each other's backs, but they do need to start working their way a little quickly off of this rooftop before they get stuck in that gas. I see a gas masks all around, so they should be okay, and they do have a helicopter for escape. Hopefully they can get a few picks here. It looks like they all have good long range ARs, so it looks like this is not the fight or flight team we were watching. We were watching, you know, we're just gonna stand on this rooftop and give you no angle to shoot us from. That's a kill. On the side, I believe we're watching Team Brit right now. Please correct me should I be wrong.
Yeah, it looks like it's Team Brit with Brit, Anarchy, Pink, and Lily. And looks like right now they are super set up for the end game. Talked about those assault rifles coming through, and they also have the ability to escape with that helicopter and get out of the gas very, very quickly.
All right, that was a rough landing, if I ever called one, as that helicopter did blow up, I believe, but no problem for them. They got some armor, you know, looting their kills and making their way into the circle as fast as possible. It looks like they are getting near end game, but they are a little bit spread out, so I'm a bit worried about that one. As you see a gunfight in the top right, but she snaps right on him. Goodbye, see you later. Have fun in the gulag.
Oh yeah, that was a very, very quick reaction to be able to get that kill. I love that you can see how I would love to see like an eye tracker for this. You know, where are they looking and are they scanning all the time around the area, or is it just like, oh, you see that minuscule movement out of the corner of your eye and just snap, get that quick 180 to be able to get the kill?
Although not a Warzone competitive player, as a competitive player myself, that is a mouthful. I can say it is a giant perspective thing and is huge on reaction. It's very dependable on reaction because you can't tunnel vision on one specific point of the screen. So it is kind of, you see that middle school music movement and you're just like, snap, snap. Like, what was that? And it's like a little lizard or chicken walks out and you're like, ah, and then you get shot in the back. That's always the great time. But we are pulling butt to get to the circle right now. That gas is moving fast to try and catch up with them, but money is essential, so we're still opening crates along the way.
Well, guess who else is moving pretty fast? Team Miss Sweets has 59 points already. Talk about the expectation that I had about 30 to 40 points. That just got blown away. 59 points already after just a couple of games. That's incredible.
No, that's actually insane. And now it's like we start talking about, okay, maybe we start talking about the 100 points. Maybe we start going way, way higher. You know,
Yeah.
just keep setting the expectations, and these women will probably break it. They're almost to the circle. That gas is trying to catch up with them. Now, that's one of those scary moments where you're just waiting to get sniped in the back of the head at this point, or somebody waiting inside of the circle, just waiting to snipe your head off when you go in. But these ladies
Yeah,
are
they
very
are. We may just
oh my
want to
God.
cross. We may just want to
Yeah,
cross.
I'm spotted. No shots taken though.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
wanna
a car
put
right in
themselves
front of us.
in a dangerous position because
I'm
they
getting.
are
They're shooting
out
at
in
us.
movement.
Oh, do the guys
You're
go
good,
up?
you're good.
Little
He's
wide out
going
in
for the res on
open,
his
so
boy.
gotta get to cover
They just bought
pretty
back
quickly.
They
over.
resed it right at that.
But I think we want to try to get a listen in on what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, they're
Brit. That guy's helping Brit. I think. Never mind. You're
on
good,
the
you're
buy.
good.
There's one kid running on the buy. There's a kid on the buy just running. He could be a solo.
They just bought back at this one.
Found a vendor.
There's a kid here. Promise.
Alright.
He was back like on my ping. He could have ran. He could have ran.
Yeah, I'm heart beating if he's. Did you kill that whole team, Brit?
I killed the two that were running to the left of us.
Alright, so there's another guy behind us somewhere then. There's another.
Those lobby died so
There's
fast.
two teams over on this buy. Or something, they're fighting. Yeah.
We can 3P that.
Yeah, I want to get on top of the. I'm gonna get on the highway. I have a cluster.
Okay.
I might buy her back too, real quick.
I can go and buy her back. You guys can just
Okay.
focus on the kills.
Oh yeah, I want on top of the
Up
roof.
on the roof. Not.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. I down the other one. The other one's on the tippy top. On the tippy top.
Yep. I answered the first kid.
Yeah. There's one more town to the right. I'm just selling to the lay down.
Yeah, you're good. I can't get you, but
I got a cluster. Oh, he's shooting me from you. Oh my god, I can't see that.
I'm just gonna hover for the loadie.
Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done.
I got him. Here, I can get you.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
Actually, where'd you kill him?
Up here, like way up here.
I
Very
don't
top.
know if he'll be able to make it. Oh, I got it.
Is it right on your, like, where you are?
All right, and welcome back. I did hope you guys enjoyed that listen in. It definitely sounded pretty calm. They were definitely, not freaking out, just letting each other know what was going on, which is always good and what you want to hear when you are getting in incredibly intense fights like that. And it looks like we are dropping back in because we did win the gulag, thankfully. We are now 1 for 2, and are the gulags we have seen.
Oh yeah, 1 for 2. The odds are looking up right now for our players entering into the gulag. But dropping back in, this is where the going gets really tough because you've got to find all of your kit again.
Yes, and working with a pistol with a circle this small, again, is nothing too fun. I told you, the last thing I would want to do is run and gun somebody with a pistol in my hand, and it looks like, thankfully, she found a couple guns and is not going to have to do that.
Oh, and teammates right there, ready and waiting to be able to back her up too. That's great.
What a surprise, actually be able to find guns somewhere this late in the game in a house just chilling with ammo and everything. That's actually so good for them because, I mean, the amount of times I do it, it's just, there's no chance. You land, you get sniped on your parachute down. It's chalked for me then. But looking up for these ladies, this could be a really good end game for them.
Yeah, I mean, you especially talked about before how well kitted out they were. So definitely seeing that, they got their 4th back into the lobby too. This is a really, really good end game position for them. And a loadout drop is coming in. That's great.
That is incredibly lucky. It does look like they have some information on some people. As you can see, they're all looking like they're trying to push together, which is really good because the last thing you want to do is go push a team by yourself solo and put your squad in a less favorable place than you were before.
Yeah, I feel like the #1 rule playing Warzone is stick together as a squad. You've always got to stick
That is
together.
a rule I do not follow.
Oh no. I was going to ask you to play Warzone later. I might have to rescind that offer.
You know what? Maybe I'm actually busy. Yes, maybe that is why these fantastic ladies are playing in this tournament, and I am not. But Circle is closing in on them quickly. Looks like they are trying to make their way to this loadout drop, which could get very, very scary because obviously loadout drops are like a giant red flag saying, hey, come kill me. I'm right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes for them.
Already starting to move on it. So closing the distance, able to try to find some potential enemies along the way. I feel like this is also a great opportunity for these players to move in because other teams might be doing the same. So taking a little bit more of a wide positioning as they move towards that loadout box to be able to ensure the safety.
I love how she could actually see that like there were some guns on the ground already. So that means somebody had gone to the loadout drop already. So
Yeah.
she was very cautious for a second. She was like, are those guns on the ground? And then she knew her teammates were watching over her. So obviously everything was fine. We're hopping in to the mystery bus right now. We got a trophy on it and everything. This is Squad D. Now, the only thing about getting in a car, I feel like in this late game, is it is also, once again, it's like a beacon of, hello, there's a team right here. Watch us roll. But I have faith in these women.
Can't you also just run people over, though?
Yes, you
So,
can.
like...
But should they have an RPG, we are in a very scary position.
So, like, it's a double-edged sword here. You might be telling people where you are, but also, like, get the heck out of the way.
I just need that song blaring. I'm not going to say the song, but I'm sure you all know the song.
I know what you're talking about.
But that's also like the point, I guess, of the trophy being on the trucks that you can't get C4'd, which is honestly probably one of the most tilting things in Warzone. Is when you're just driving, cruising along, listening to, your favorite song. And then all of a sudden you are C4'd out of nowhere. So we saw the trophy coming in on top. Got a couple of more kills under their belt. This is looking like it could very, very possibly be a dub for Team Brit.
Oh, absolutely. I was going to say, we got a whole team kill coming through and another loadout drop, and you're also killing the people that are coming for the loadout drop. This is looking really, really good.
And the team shots coming through, and they're making their way to the other loadout drop. I'm hoping this one, they just camp it, you know, watch and see if anybody tries to slide their way over. And looks like that's what they're going to try and do. They're also now in the circle. They have a UAV going. I mean, everything is looking up for their team.
Ooh, gotta be maybe a little bit careful. Yeah, you could see that there's a little bit of scouting going on in the skies. Maybe curious to see if someone's going to be dropping in. But got to make a little bit of a move now. Gonna be rolling through some of the weapons. Okay, nice weapon selection coming through. I like that. Now you've got some options whether you want to hit some mid or long range shots.
I think they're heading outside of circle now. I think they're going for some kills. If I do say so myself, they may have gotten information that there were people over here. It does look like she's a little bit on her lonesome though. Let's keep our fingers crossed that there's nobody heading their way in from the circle.
But after seeing how quickly these kills were coming through, I don't really think she's gonna have a problem. So even if we get into some, 1v1 action, or even just like, I think she'll be fine.
we saw the snap earlier. It's fine. She can 1v4 at this point. Do have it looks like the MP5 out. She's ready for that close range. She is YYing, ready to fucking just sprint at these enemies. I don't see anybody. I'm very confused on what she's doing.
Maybe just playing. I think she's just playing the circle
she went
a little
for
bit.
A bounty.
Whoa.
She went for the bounty. Okay. That makes sense. They were bounty players. See, this is where we don't understand because we go for the crates.
Yeah, we do go for the crates. But yeah, the bounty is super impactful, I feel like, late game when you have so little people left in the lobby.
All right, we're going to start moving our way towards this bounty. Once again, she's still out of the circle. She does need to be very careful of that. The timer is still going down, but she's in safe so far. Again, she, I believe, is still by herself. Excuse me, I can't see too much. Oh, I see her teammate on her right as well. They're going to try and collapse onto the area of their bounty. Get that little extra cash. Oh, they spot him. Nice shots coming through right on the driver.
Wow. Oh, that's the accuracy and the precision. You love to see it come through. And this is what you were talking about, that double-edged sword of being in a car or just a vehicle in general. It gives such a powerful signal to where you are that even if she didn't have the bounty going, that's a pretty nice homing signal.
Absolutely, and just a quick snap, boom, insta-kill right away. Doesn't even need the loot because she has plenty of her own. And that was the bounty as well. So now it's just clean up on her teammates. I mean, should she need her squad? No, that's 2 down already. Playing the smart game to wrap back around, get her armor right back through.
Yeah, our replenishing armor, really good for that late game.
We are also going to throw right back into a listen-in for the rest of this game to see if they can pull this through.
Teammates redeploying to the AO.
Dude.
Shouldn't split, by the way. She just needs to. I love the Milo.
What? He beamed the fuck out of you. Oh my god.
I can't fight it back. It's fine. How did he, like... I just got cameraed so hard, bro.
But if you lose, you're done.
No.
Beat them down or capture the objective.
No.
There's so many kids
Team
here.
can still buy you back if they have
Someone's
some
got a
money.
load at there
Oh
and
my
there's 2
gosh,
cars.
they're really... Thank you.
I guess you guys... never mind.
I think I might land back here because I know that there's guns there.
There's a guy over here. There's a guy.
Like 2 teams flying.
Oh my god, chill. There's a guy like on you.
Yeah, he's right there.
Hold up, I can help you. There's like 2 guys.
Target here.
3. I have no idea.
I grabbed this guy's guns. I'm here.
Enemy.
Enemy UAV overhead.
on me. Dude, these kids are so annoying.
New safe zone located.
They called an
Head up,
EMP.
head up, head up, head up, head up. I'm flanking.
Obviously, I can't do anything.
All right, so it does look like they ran into a little bit of trouble. It was so close, though. I feel like they played a fantastic game. We in our listening, we all obviously could tell they lost a little bit of full there in the end. I mean, who wouldn't being that close? But again, they still have plenty of time to hop into another game and hopefully get another dub or their first dub.
I mean, look at those kills though.
Yes.
Okay. Like even if they didn't get the dub, they still get placement points for that, and they still get points for every single kill that came through. So racking up those kills, getting those bounties, that's such a huge part of the game right now.
Absolutely, and obviously they should still feel good coming out of that game. We're now gonna join back over to Team Jazberry to see if they're good. Looks like nobody is down and out yet. We don't know so much about for Gulags though, but on the elimination side, it looks like they're doing pretty okay.
Yeah, Jazberry might be in a bit of a pinch though. Shots are coming through and can't really get to cover. Okay, finds a bush. I feel like the bush strat is best strat.
I feel like the bush isn't going to give you too much cover. It might confuse the enemy for a bit. However, they can shoot through the bush, but it did work. It did work. They did get the revive. Her teammates thankfully were there. We're going to pull out the heartbeat sensor. Nothing pops up, even though she held it. I feel like for half a second, I was like, are we even going to get the full sensor wipe through? But looks like they're a little safe for now. Another engagement though coming through. Nice shots out of Jazberry.
Oh, huge. We've seen some huge shots coming out of Jazberry, but we've also seen some huge shots coming out from some of the other teams too. Team Misfit still has 59 points, but that 59 points has dropped them to 4th place. And that means that in 3rd, we've got Team Karens with 60, so edging them out just by 1 point. We've got Team Blacklisted with 69 points and Team Beam Queens with 91. You were absolutely right, Allie. The goalpost just keeps moving.
Absolutely. And Team Beam Queens, I mean, 91 points. We were like Team Karen, they got their first dub. So I 100% expected them to probably be like in first, being the first team to get their first dub. But 91 points, that is like a 20-point deficit from 2nd place. So they are very, very far ahead of the competition already. And again, they still have plenty of time to drop into more games and trying to beat whatever top best 3 scores that they have right now. So that'll be super exciting to just keep getting updates on how much further they might make that gap of first place.
Yeah, keep trying to pull the distance away. But you can see now that Jazberry spotted that loadout that's coming through and is going to try to move on it, but other teams are trying to move on it too. So this is where it gets really hairy. Has a little bit of an advantage, getting a chance to hide behind the machinery here and see what teams are trying to go up to get the high ground.
And they also have to move very quickly. They have about 30 seconds before that zone is starting to collapse right behind them, and it looks like they're trying to get it done as quick as possible, but it looks like one of them is down, but Jazberry is just, she's taking them out left and right. She will get taken down. She's not completely dead yet, so if her teammates can pull through and pick her up, but again, the clock is ticking, the gas is coming in. They have like 10 seconds before it is right on top of them.
So they're going to have to move. Even if Jazberry's able to get back up, which she is, they're going to have to move very, very quickly. But they're not too far away from the circle. So I feel like this is just where you take a little bit of time, keep your composure, get your shields back on you, and then try to make a move. But you've also got to clear out this team that's standing in the way between you and the circle.
Absolutely. They are so close yet so far away because of this obstacle, not to mention that they have high ground on them. I believe their best course of action right now could probably just all push them with their close range fire. And that looks like that might be what we watch here. Or they might just try to sneak on past. That's what Jazberry is looking to do. She's watching her back and her teammates, seeing if he's trying to peek over that wall. Again, that gas is right on top of them.
It's moving in really fast, but oh, there it is. You get a chance to throw some grenades up there and make sure that you get those kills.
Beautiful shots out of Jazberry. Their teammate tries to jump out, but again, they made it in front of them. And of course, just as bad as the gas was for Jazberry's team, it was for their competitors as well. They played that beautifully. They're now a couple of steps from the circle. They are inside. They're going to run in and try to get some of that loot. They do have gas masks, thankfully, on deck. And now they have a bunch of cash to redrop some of their teammates.
Yeah, that's going to be super, super helpful, especially when you've got a station right there ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. She's able to buy both of them back too, which is a huge play. And they may be able to jump into the gas and regain their guns quite quickly. But again, we're already into another engagement. Jazberry goes down. That means they have one teammate with an arsenal of guns to try and fend them off for their other teammates to make it back into the map.
Well, Jazberry is going to go down, but that doesn't mean the squad's quite out of it yet. So we are going to transition, though, to see what Overreact is going to be doing.
My best friend, my partner in crime. Absolutely beautiful layout we're looking at here. It looks like their whole squad is still up. Again, we don't know about their gulags. Out of gulags we've seen so far, we are 1 for 2, so numbers aren't looking too hot yet, but maybe that'll change later down the line. Looks like everyone on our team already has their gun. She's in engagement. Beautiful shots out of my best friend. Finish him! Finish him! Yes!
There it is. Oh, the cleanup coming through. That was so clutch. And just being able to push on that means that that's another kill under your belt for a point.
Absolutely. It's of course a little scary now though because he didn't die instantly, meaning his teammates are somewhere about, but it looks like she's already trying to get that high ground, and get that information. And it looks like they're right next to the circle, so they can just sit here and watch people trying to push in from when the gas starts closing in. It could just be a couple of free kills for Team I Overreact.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what the rest of the team can do as well. It's not just I Overreact on Team Blacklisted. You also have Kalinia, Special, and Khalidi. So that's a pretty good squad right there, especially when you take a look at what Special has on their toolkit. But they started competing during the end of Ghosts. So then took a few year break and then got back in Black Ops 4. So that's super exciting that they are able to come back into the Call of Duty community.
And we are going back with our favorite trash talker team, Mama K. There's only 15 people left in their game currently, so this could come out to be a dub for them. Of course, we got that beautiful mouse and keyboard cam on deck, and they have a sniper in their hand, so I'm very excited to see some of these snaps. We just watched one, and now we're going to hit the little revive on our teammates. That's really important to have as many people up as possible. Again, only looks like probably 13 people left now with that kill, but the gas is closing in on them and it is starting to hurt.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You don't want to. I feel like you had such a choice to make there. Go after the loot that you were able to get from the kill or like take the damage from the gas. And, finding out that the loot's probably more important at this point than actually taking the damage. You can always get that back from putting in those shields.
I was so excited to start to see some snipes, and it looks like we're getting some hit markers on the side of Team Mama K. She's got some clear shots of them. Beautiful snipe on the ice. Don't run in the open, buddy, in front of a sniper next time. Let's see if she can get another pick. Looks like they're all hiding from her now. That's a good choice. I would do that as well.
Oh yeah, walls are your friend, especially in the face of a sniper as competent as the ones that are on Mama's army. But we are starting to see a little bit more of like that two-pronged attack coming through from this team. So it's not all 4 players that are going to be together, but maybe taking a little bit of an angle to be able to get the rest of the people that are in this lobby.
This is beautiful, watching her watch over her teammates as they start pushing up to hopefully get those closer up kills. We do have a little bit of a disadvantage though because there is a giant mountain in here, but not a problem for her. She snaps on it. She doesn't get all the shots, but don't worry, self-revive coming in clutch, and so is the gas though. She's got to get moving. The rest of her teammates, though, putting their faith in her, are going to try and kill whoever just tried to touch their favorite sniper.
Yeah, this is a bit of a pickle because it was like you're kind of in between a rock and a hard place, quite literally, where you either have the gas behind you or you have that mountain in front of you that you're going to have to traverse to be able to get to those kills. So trying to push on those opponents that were actively hunting them down, but no signs of them just yet.
That was a spooky. She started getting shot in the back, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, she's down. But she slithered right on out, armor back. We're already for full health. That does look like they do have high ground on them. They have no idea what the rest of the squad is, and this circle is getting smaller by the minute. They have to be in the mountains, but how hard is it going to be to shoot them behind all of these rocks?
As the circle gets smaller too, you're going to have to figure out exactly how you're supposed to push onto the enemy team. So that becomes yet another obstacle they're going to have to traverse to be able to get that first place. Ooh, some shots are coming through. Can teammates come in to save them in time?
That circle is slowly getting so small, and the gas is gonna hurt so bad. I have a bad feeling that we have some enemy players hiding into this building. And now, how are they going to get in without walking into an ambush? She spots one, but isn't able to get the pick off. She's got to start loading up that armor again. They need to find a way to get on top of this building so these fights start happening sooner, because they are definitely at a disadvantage when that circle starts closing.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get up there at this point without walking into the line of fire, right? But ooh, that was hot.
That was a beautiful hit marker from our favorite sniper. Let's see if she can do it again. Again, here comes the gas mask coming through. You gotta get on top of this building somehow.
Gotta try to rotate around though to be able to stay out of the line of fire, as well as find a quick entry point onto this mountaintop. But as they do that, the shots are coming through and one goes down.
Our favorite sniper is down. Rest of her teammates, we got another one needing a revive. It's up to 1. She's gonna leave her in the gas, unfortunately, because she does not have the time to pick her up. So it is gonna be one of them against the world, it looks like. Oh, no, they all go down. So they did place top 3, which that isn't bad. I mean, I think that's still a pretty good placement. They still get points for that, not to mention all of their kills. Of course, it hurts to be that close, but what can you do when they're on a mountain and you're just not?
I've got to say, some of those kills that those players got in that last lobby were double digits, okay? And that means that not only are they going to get 16 points for that third place placement, but they also have a ton of kills that are going to be coming in under the belt as well. But back to React, looks like she's in a little bit of a pinch right now.
Yeah, she did just go down. Unfortunately, she does have her gulag, though. But let's talk about standings one more time. So Team Beam Queens is still standing at number 1, but Team Brit actually at 79 points in second place. So they're still a little far from that gap, but they got a little bit of wiggle room, hopefully, to maybe try and catch up to Team Beam Queens. And we are going to be joining our team QWE, which is coming up after we watch I Overreact's Gulag, which she does win her once. That's my best friend. She wins her once. We're now 2-2 on all the Gulags that we have seen so far.
All right, things are starting to look up. We're back to the equalizer there. And now as we get a chance to see I Overreact jump back into the lobby, she's getting gunned down.
I told you that. I hate when you parachute in, all you have is a pistol in your arsenal and you're getting shot on your parachute down. She is already needing the revival of her teammates, but it doesn't look like the squad is too close. We are going to hop into a truck and hopefully make our way to her maybe, or she might just have to take one for the team. Looks like they probably have enough money to buy her back, though, so not the end of the world. This is okay. I don't think trucks do that. I don't think she figured that out as well. So we are back on foot.
Yeah, gotta get back on foot there. But this is Team QWE, which is comprised of GamerDoc, Linz, who we're watching right now, Kendricks, and Geek Doctor. Quite a bit of nobility here with all the doctors that are here. Are they doctors in COD? I mean, look at this. They've done a great job so far of getting into the lobby and just racking up those points.
And GamerDog, actually, she's more of a Fortnite player as well, so I'm interested to see how her Fortnite skills kind of transfer over to Call of Duty and Call of Duty's version of FPS. So looks like they're doing pretty well so far. You know, nobody's down and out. Oh, excuse me, 2 of them. No, nobody's down and out yet. I excuse the steering wheel for being dead. Don't mind me. Nobody's died yet. Of course, save for we don't know if any gulags have been used yet.
Well, what's really, really cool about Team QWE is that QWE stands for Queer Women of Esports. It's a 501c3 nonprofit focused on advocacy for female identifying and non-binary LGBTQ individuals in competitive gaming. They host weekly career advancement workshops on Fridays at 9 p.m. EST on their Twitch, which is Queer Esports. You can find them all there. And they are still taking mentee applications until Monday for their mentorship program, which is pairing queer women in gaming with esports industry leaders. To get involved, find them on Twitter at the same tag of Queer Esports and their website, queeresports.org. Or you can also check out their Discord, which is where all the cool kids are hanging these days.
That's incredible. And you talked about the doctor. So GamerDoc is actually a real doctor, which again, that is so cool.
Wow.
We have so many diverse women in this play-in tournament. I mean, we have doctors, we have EMTs, we have moms, we have high school students, we have college students, we have women who want to work in the gaming industry, we have women who don't but play it casually. I mean, that diversity is incredible in this group of women.
I mean, even just on this team alone. Okay, so you said GamerDoc was a real doctor who is an esports medicine physician, which is so, so cool. We need more of those, so thank you so much. But Linz is also studying cybersecurity and networking. Kendricks is an esports journalist, and Geek Doctor is a psychologist. Like, that's so cool. Look at the diversity in just this team alone.
What an intelligent team. Their IQ together is probably insane. I'm expecting to see some high IQ plays in this Warzone tournament coming out of them with a roster like that.
Oh, absolutely. And I love what they stand for as well. I think that the QWE movement is so impactful. We need more of that advocacy, and I really appreciate what they're doing.
Absolutely. And honestly, I can't wait to hear these women talk. So let's hop right into a listen in with them.
We need a donut, dude. Come on.
Oh, 7.
This is fun.
I like this.
I like how the back of your helmet says the risk saves lives. I like how people are shooting at us. Like, what are you gonna
Enemy
Oh, I
UAV
love this song. I
overhead.
love this song. Don't get out of the car. Turn this up.
Contract failed. Let's sharpen up.
Hey, BJ. Turn it up.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm not screaming anymore, dude. I'm turning my music. Let me know I need to get out of the car. Get out. Cool. Thanks for letting me know to get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
I literally didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear it. Your music was so loud.
Here.
That was helpful. I want to get back in the car and listen to that
No,
song.
don't get in the car. Come in this little
I
underground
want
bunker.
to listen to the
Oh,
song.
but do I get in? Oh. Never mind.
Oh. Can we just stay in here till top 5?
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Too bad we can't build a wall right there.
I almost
Oh my! Oh! Hello to you.
Wow. Oh wow.
Is there an armor satchel?
There's a juggernaut.
Oh, do not pick it up.
I did not. I did
mine.
not.
It's mine. It's mine.
Alright, I'm dropping this.
Sorry, did someone want to fight me for it?
Who just
Liz?
dropped that?
Did you want
I
the
did.
juggernaut?
Oh,
Lynn?
munitions? Okay. Did I want to what?
Did you want the juggernaut?
No. I don't think it would be good to use. We get targeted easily.
Yeah, because they
But
can
what
see
if
you on
it's
the
like,
map.
What if it's final 2?
They can see you on the map.
What if it's
Got a
final 2,
loadout
bro?
drop inbound.
Alright. We can. I mean, I wouldn't. Personally. If you want
Armor
to.
right here, yo? Armor right here? No, I'm not doing it until the
Yeah,
last
you guys all need to pop plates.
Gas is
Pop plates.
inbound.
I am
Marking
hot.
new safe zone.
I have no plates.
I'm not pocket.
Armor box right here where you pick up plates.
On it.
And one right here as well.
But there's none in that one.
Okay.
He's like, I'm gonna murder all of you.
Herd me like sheep, please. How do you
That's a pretty good shotgun as a secondary.
Herd me like sheep, please.
Linz, would you like my monies?
No,
Okay.
I'm okay, but thank you. I'm just gonna run over here. If you guys want, you can stay in there.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go next to Doc and snipe.
I'm gonna buy a UAV.
I'm gonna
call it.
stand here. I'm gonna kneel with my rocket launcher right behind the both of you.
I'm not looking at the game.
This is our,
Friendly
this is
UAV
our
overhead.
bunker.
Ooh,
Get out.
donuts.
I feel more comfortable now that no one's watching.
Be advised, friendly
They're
precision
watching me
airstrike
and can
inbound.
hear you.
No, I mean, but like, I feel great.
Because no one has to
I
watch your
downed one
gameplay.
with precision.
That's fair.
Don't worry about it.
Sarah, phone.
Okay. Please hold.
Oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me.
Man, you guys are too funny.
Friendly
You should see us
UAV
play
overhead.
Fortnite. That's fun.
Man, it's like I've never played with you before.
What?
Losing ground.
Linz, I've gotten no less than 12 kills a game for the past, like, 40 games I've played with them.
It's true.
Also, it's now Fortmare or Fortnightmare or Fort.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm just destroying people right now.
Let her focus.
Sorry.
Friendly
No,
UAV
you're good,
overhead.
you're good.
But Linz, you never play the BR with us. You always just play the weird modes and then destroy me. I love it.
Weird
but-
modes.
Yeah, like the box fights.
Well,
Yeah.
if y'all want to play after this,
I would, but it's my roommate's birthday.
Oh,
I
think
think
we're
we'll
gonna-
have COVID, so.
Well, no,
No.
we're just in quarantine for it.
They're just protecting everyone's lives by staying inside.
Sure, Liz. Liz is like, I'm carrying you through this. I'm not carrying you through the rest of this. If you.
Hey,
that'd be
I-
Supply choppers inbound. Rare cargo is on board.
Are we going
I
for
got
that
the
or
wheel.
no?
Oh, no. Those are
We-
very,
this is
very
our
dumb to go for.
bunker.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna stand here behind these two until you tell us all to move. Cool by me. Cool.
I got the wheel.
I want someone to roll into our bunker and just get.
I just want
Enemy
someone to
team
get
tracking your
absolutely
position.
destroyed.
We're
So
being
can-
targeted. Who's being targeted?
You
You.
are.
Oh, it's me. Oh, it's. I'm gonna go back a little bit into the bunker.
Yeah, I don't think
That scared me!
I don't think chilling right there is your guys' best move. I'm gonna be honest. If you
Don't
want
tell
to,
us what to do.
if you want to chill, I'd chill at this doorway right here.
Don't tell us what to do.
Right here?
Also, Kendricks, when you said, Linz, do you want my money? My dad decided to say, I will take the money, LOL, after I said no.
Do you want my money though? I have $1,200.
No, I'm okay, but thank you.
I've got
So
third
you don't want me
aid.
to be here
Level
in
two
this
threat, level
perfect
two threat. Hey,
position
that
to
isn't,
kill everybody?
So listen. They can shoot a rocket right
Head
above
now.
you and you will instantly die.
Never mind.
You're gonna die.
Level 3
I'm
threat,
gonna go this way. Yeah.
on UAV.
No.
Friendly UAV
They're not on
overhead.
UAV, but they're here. They're right above us, if anything.
Yeah.
Are they
Well,
coming that way, or is
changed-
the boss
I
you?
changed
The
my. I
only way
changed
they
my
can come in is this way.
orientation. I changed my orientation after you said that.
What does that mean?
It's only $400. Like, that's not that
He's
much.
there. I'm just gonna run away.
I just love Sarah with the rocket launcher. Just like, got it.
So,
Gaddy.
what's up, baby?
So only downfall is now they can camp us out of here.
Oh! Did everyone else see that?
Oh, my bad.
It was a green site, and then that happened.
Is this green site?
Oh shit! Fuck tits!
Knock it away! Running back. One sec. Gotta play it up. You're holding it.
Setting charge.
I'm holding what?
I got it. I
setting
got it.
that
I got it.
Hit one for a little bit.
One down.
Two down. Two down.
Get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here.
I'm here.
And get rid of shield.
Right here.
Got you.
Kill second one.
Tap me. Somebody tap me.
Yep,
Got you.
Thanks. Popping plates. Running back.
Get away! Look out!
Oh! Grenade,
Back,
grenade,
back,
grenade, grenade.
back.
I got a pop.
Gas Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Fuck,
Right
we have
there?
so far to go.
At the top,
Crack!
one's down, one's down, one's down.
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Oh shit.
Come in, Kendricks. Come here.
I'm trying.
Come on, I got him. I'll stop the bleeding.
Be advised, your teammate got their ass
Turn
kicked.
around.
This time.
How did that happen? How did so much more of them?
You down.
I'm knocked.
Hey, at least we're pretty and like,
Go ahead.
have
Shot him.
Mark this mark. I'm hit.
oh god, I'm in the gulag.
You guys got it. 3 of you still have goosh.
Alright.
Oh my, the person was AFK. I won.
In the gulag
My
now.
gulag person was
Fight to
AFK.
earn
I won.
redeployment.
Nice.
Yes.
You have to wait for your turn, mate.
Oh hey. Hey babe.
Where am I going?
Fisticuffs. Just fisticuffs.
Cool. Oh my god.
Going on the little drop.
Yeah, and then get what you want. So get your thing, and then I left a really good
Doc,
second right
it's
there.
saying you two are still in the gulag? We're literally
No,
sitting here
behind,
waiting.
Behind. No.
Talking to me?
Yes, you. Yes, Doc.
Behind what? Behind what?
Do you want a
Listen
good
up,
shotgun?
soldier. Win
Oh,
here,
I got
and you
three
return
my
to the
turn.
front
bad
line.
guys, bro.
Kendricks?
Them right dead ahead of
Sort
you.
them out
To the
or
right.
capture the
A little to
objective.
I can't fire. They're in the middle.
Put the glass in that one. We're sending you back to
I
base.
didn't know you were in it.
I would.
Alright. I got this. I'm gonna win this game.
They're on you.
If your team has the cash, they can pay for your release.
They're shooting at me.
There is a helicopter. Why is there a helicopter?
Damn it.
Alright, we gotta take
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next
Seven.
time.
Oh shoot.
I got it. I got that image.
I got 11. And I got this.
Alright.
Hey, I
you
got
got
2
both?
kills. I don't want to brag, but I got 2 kills.
All right, what an absolutely entertaining group of ladies. I had an absolute kick listening to them. I think my favorite sentence is, I'm just going to stand behind you with a rocket launcher. I don't think anything could make me feel more safe than in that moment. But we are going to go to a quick break. We want to thank Rocker for leading this event with eFuse Official. Let's check out a player profile and also learn a little bit more about eFuse.
Oh god, okay.
I'm Lamar Accuracy of Betty. I'm 24 and I'm from Calabasas, California. I play the main AR role for my team. My first ever gamer tag was AFG Warrior 96. That's definitely my worst gamer tag because I went straight from that to accuracy, and it's been accuracy since then. My favorite games that I played when I was younger was like StarCraft, a lot of like fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken, Halo, a lot of Halo. But ever since I started taking COD very seriously, that's all I play now. I've been a pro since I was about like 16, 17. My family in the beginning, you know, they weren't too supportive of it because my family's super old school. My dad and my mom are super big on education and, you know, taking that traditional route. They wanted me to be educated above all else. The way I convinced them actually was I won my first 2 tournaments back to back while I was still in school. And then the semester was ending and I was like, yo, like I just won 2 events. My career is finally popping off. Like this is a big deal. I need to see where I could take this. So my dad was like, all right, you can take 1 semester off school and finish out this season and then, you know, get back in school for the summer or whatever it is. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah. And I'm telling them, like, yeah, one semester, that's fine. And ever since they gave me that 1 inch, you know, I took a mile and I haven't looked back. My favorite moment since I've been competing is winning the Dallas Open, the World War II tournament, and winning MVP also. So getting my first chip and getting MVP at my first championship was a huge moment for me. So a typical day in the life during the season is usually a little bit of a late start to the day because we're up late playing 10s. if I'm on a good schedule, you know, get a workout in with Dylan, something like that. And then from there, get lunch, just get into film review, and then have practice. After practice, take a little bit of a break, get dinner, unwind a little bit, and then hop straight into 10s. And if I'm not playing 10s, then I'll watch other people play or do some more film review and call it a night. On match day, just it's strictly business, like no distractions. I don't even really check my phone. I don't respond to anyone. I don't text anyone. I don't do anything, and just focus on the game, focus on what I need to do for that day, and you know, just do some prepping for the match, and that's it. Just no distractions. It was a big deal for me to sign Minnesota Rocker because I know that this is an organization that is a home. It's somewhere that I know if I come and do my job, they're going to do their job, and it's going to be a great relationship between us, and I know they're going to take great care of me, and you know, it just makes it to where I want to perform even at a higher level for them because I know that they're doing everything they can to help me. I think this will be the best team I've had in years since my World War II TK team, and I think that we have a lot like going for us this year, and this is probably the most excited I've been to play with players in years. My goals for the 2021 season is to win as many championships as possible, maintain consistency throughout the entire season, and then, of course, you know, get the World Championship ring at the end.
Welcome back, everybody, to our Women of the eRena event. And we've got some score updates for you. We've got quite a few teams that have made their way to the triple digits. For just 3 games, triple digits. That is incredible. So let's go through it. We've got Team Karen's in 4th with 95 points. We've got Team Brit with 99, so just a little bit trailing behind. So I think Team Karen's might be able to make up the deficit there. But Team Blacklisted is in 2nd with 105 points. And then we've got Team Beam Queens in 1st with 117. Allie, what's 117 points?
Like I said, they already had such a big lead already, and they have done nothing but ran with it and tried to make it bigger, but Blacklisted is trying to hold on. I mean, 106 points, 117, that's not the hardest deficit to try and close. What they have to worry about is Beam Queens are already on such a roll that they just keep making it bigger. So hopefully Blacklisted just gets one of those crazy games that really sets their momentum into motion and kind of overtake that extra 12 points, 10 points. We're not doing math here. This is why I did not take math. But hopefully they'll be able to crawl their way back up because it is very, very close. Leaderboards are very, very close. So anything could technically still happen.
I mean, I got to talk about 2 players in particular, though. There's Lexi, who by themselves got 29 points, and then Anna Nanner got 27. What the heck? That's a lot of kills for just one person.
And we are now jumping in to Team Beam Queens themselves. Try to say that 3 times fast. And we watch the #1 team in action.
Yeah, gotta get a chance to see what's going on here. I love that we get a chance to feature as many teams as possible, but as we are going to be jumping into Team Beam Queens, who is taking the lead, we've got Adore, Autumn, Carousel, and one of those top scorers, Anna Nanner, on this team.
I love being able to see all of them. They all clearly are very, very focused, and they're playing around each other so well. There's a lot of team shots coming through. I can 100% see why they're in first place right now. They're all very, very calm, very, very focused. I mean, clean shots all around. None of them have gone down yet in this entire engagement, and this is looking like another really good game for them.
Yeah, I can like almost hear the call outs when I'm seeing it in action. It's like, oh, there's a player, you know, at your 250, and, you know, make sure you're gunning them down, and getting these kills is so important and might even extend their lead. But already with 117 points, I don't know what you actually need in just a single game alone to increase the deficit that you've got in first place.
I know, it's like you just every time it's like a little bit more like, "Oh, I got 20 kills last game, let's just shoot for 30." Like, I feel like at this point, like, for them, it's not even about they obviously don't have to catch up to anybody, it's just about beating their own already, like, set records. Like, "Okay, so
Yeah.
my top one's this one, okay, well, now I have to try and break this." And I think that's such a cool thing of, like, "Oh, we have to do this to overtake that team." Instead, it's just, "Oh, we gotta beat our last kills, just to make it bigger." So they're not in a scary position right now. But as you can tell, they're all still giving it their all to try and make that deficit a bit larger.
Well, you can already see they're pretty safely within this circle so far. So that's really great to have that positioning so early on in the game. It means that they can take their time, loot around a little bit, and then just wait for the action to come to them.
What's cool about Warzone is because since it's not multiplayer competitive, nobody has a set role. There's no set roles in the game. Like
Hmm.
there's no specific subs, there's no specific ARs, there's no specific snipers. Anybody can have anything they want. There could be 4 snipers if they truly wanted to. So I think that's really cool to watch that they all have their close range guns, they all have their long range guns. They're sticking together. They're moving as a team. I mean, they're just not worried at all right now. They're gonna take care of a bounty. They're one of the run and gunners. They want the bounty. They want the kills, and they better watch their backs because Team Beam Queens is coming for them.
Yeah, that would be super scary. I don't want to be a Team Beam Queen bounty because my head's going first. But I think what's super exciting about seeing a team like Team Beam Queens compete is that they are taking that more aggressive style of strategy. And it works out really nicely where their bounty is because it's a lot closer to the circle that did them a little bit dirty in this one.
And I love they're all just always together watching each other's angles. Like the comms are probably so, so, so incredible because a lot of times you see teams, you have that one straggler that kind of goes off by themselves. You have those 2 people that are like, oh, we're going to go kill these people and possibly not come back. But they're playing very, very together, very much watching each other's backs. You see the 2 on the roof that are just making sure nobody gets anywhere close. They're kind of like fortifying supermarket right now, which I think is really cool because they're in the middle of the circle. They can sit here for quite a while. They'll probably get second circle right on top of them as well. So
Hmm.
it's again, I'm scared to know how many wins they already have, if not won every single one.
Well, here's an update for you. Team Beam Queens is no longer in first. They're in second place now with 170 points, which means that there's a team above them that has even more than that, and it's Team XRA with 129. Holy cow, it's almost like they came out of nowhere and they just got their top 3 best finishes just seconds ago.
They really did. I mean, again, and it's one of those things where it's like just you could out of nowhere have the momentum from a really good game and just keep going. And I'm assuming that's what happened with Team Extra. And what's cool is Team Bean Queens doesn't know yet. They're gonna find
Oh
out
no.
after this game, and then all of a sudden it's like we don't have that much time left. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, it has been after it's over halftime now for them to hop into their Warzone games. What was as much time in the world to hop in as many games as possible to get your top 3 is now merely possibly about 20 or so minutes to get into as many games as possible. And Team Bean Queens is now about 10 points behind, and they don't even know it yet.
But what's good is that we're looking at the top 4 teams to make it into the main event on October 29th. This is just the play-ins. So you could afford to maybe get second or third place here. It's that big money on the 29th that's where it's going to count.
My dad always told me if you're not first, you're last, but you are right. The top 4 do get to still play in for the 10,000. So I guess they're still sitting pretty uncomfortable after this game. But again, they are still rolling these kills, and they just took out another squad looking to take out another one. So who knows? Maybe the points will even out a little bit after this game, should it be one of their top 3.
Getting some insider information that Team Extra actually made it into first place because they had a huge jump from a victory royale in game number 2. So that's why they came out of nowhere. They were literally last, and they jumped their way up into first
Wow.
place.
Jump from last all the way to first, just like that. I mean, that's how game changing just one of these Warzone games can be. Again, you have no idea what's going to happen. You could have the game of your life, and it looks like that's exactly what Extra did.
Yeah, that's incredible. But that doesn't mean that anybody's out of the running just yet. It actually means that everybody's still in the running because any team could have a huge boost like that from getting a victory royale and getting a first place, getting not only the 20 victory points, but then also a point for every kill that they got in that lobby and make up for a huge lost time.
And I know we talked about how on Team Beam Queens, they had the 2 superstars of Anna and Kara, but looking on the side of X right now, who have taken first place, Emmy has 32 points by herself.
Wow.
That is absolutely insane stat line.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. 32 points? What the heck? We were talking
I
about 30 to
know.
40 being a big benchmark for just like a team and placement from team kills and placement points, right? But just by themselves, 32 points. That's crazy.
She was like, I guess that's an okay stat line for the whole team. Let me just go ahead and do it on my own, I guess. We have seen multiple women do that, which again is just absolutely incredible. We've seen so many talented women already thus far in this play-in tournament style, and we're still on board with Team Queen Beam Queens. Again, try to say that 3 times
Yeah,
fast.
I that's such a tongue twister.
It's
I don't think
such
I
a
could say
tongue
that 5
twister.
times fast.
All right, and real quick, actually, can we give a shout out to Crocs? They're the presenting sponsor of this event. I mean, what a cool brand. I mean, I love Crocs, honestly. I'm mad I don't own more. I love what they have going on with Croctober. Oh my god, that's so cute. Croctober. That is so cute. And especially their Come As You Are campaign. Crocs believe exactly what these women do. Be proud in your own skin. Be proud to be a woman in esports. And that's why we love gaming, because it allows for you to show your personality, show your talents, and really step up and kind of take over. Women are taking over in esports. This is such an exciting year. So shout out for Crocs for really helping all of us take a step onto this platform and be able to hold this play-in tournament.
I mean, you were talking about it at the beginning of the show. This is a movement, and we are so excited to be part of it. And we are so excited that Crocs gets a chance to be part of it too, and all of the incredible people involved in this event. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Crocs. We love it here in this space.
Thank you. All right, so we are on a mountain with our girls. They are all still 4 up, by the way, which is crazy. Usually we would have, with the amount of gunfights I feel like we've seen them be in, you would expect at least one of them to go down, or like one of them to be on revive at least, or a gulag, but not yet, not so far. These girls are they're gliding right through like it's another day in Burden. I'm not gonna even try and say it. I told you I wasn't gonna try and say it. And I tried and I shouldn't have. So instead, we're gonna go right into a listen in and see what these women's comms are like on this mountain.
He's rushing up.
Wait. Nice. Alright. Gulag is closed.
Oh, I didn't get my free kill this round, man. I don't know what these.
Wait, in the air, right here. Let's go, twin. Right here.
Where?
Right here. He's so winning.
Oh hell no! The hill too. The hill's trying to. Or police is trying to snipe. Talk police.
I'm getting beamed. This is not good.
Yeah. We have to push over there too. This
Let's go. Let's go right. No. I got self-res.
Cover. Just shoot over.
Waiting. We gotta go right.
They're flanking hard right.
Wait, inside, please.
Yeah.
I'm getting shot at. I'm gonna die.
Looking at me. He's one shot on top of police.
Can someone push with me?
I mean,
So.
yeah. Oh god, the people on top of the hill are shooting me now.
I'm with you, twin. I'm with you.
Lady.
There's another
The people on
side.
top of the hill are gonna shoot at you.
Some roof.
Yeah.
Where's this hill bitches?
Where we were shooting the save Autumn. Oh, he's watching the ladder.
Go.
Oh,
I needed him. Nice. 10 left. We got this. Turn left.
Placement. We gotta rotate too.
Okay, we gotta rotate far right, and we get the hill behind those people that rotated.
There's a buy right here.
Yeah.
In time. Oh, I don't think they're gonna get it. Fine.
I don't have gas mask.
I do.
I have a gas mask.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Who's gonna do it?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'll take it.
My hero.
I got you. You guys need armor?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, I have an armor.
box too.
Yeah, same. I just have 3 plates.
Want me to drop
There's
it?
people over here.
Yeah. I'll drop.
I'm gonna drop mine.
Yeah, I'll drop in 3 plates.
We just need to get to this house.
Should I try to land our loadout?
We just need to get to this house right here.
Heading out.
Wait, there's
People in front
there.
of. Yeah. I see them.
Let's get closer.
Yeah.
I just see one.
I see one right here too.
Moving here. Never mind.
No,
Oh, shit, house.
they're here. I didn't see them. I was trying to look.
I got
for
him.
them.
I got your kill. I got your kill.
Gas moving in.
I'm dead.
I don't know where you. Oh,
Twin. Let's play slow. Let's play slow.
Let's head
Just
for
go
the safe
home.
zone.
Just fine.
Fuck behind me! No way, bro.
It's a 1v3. 1v3.
1v3. Twin, play slow. Oh, one's pushing you from the hill. I can't tell. Straight ahead. Yep, you saw him.
I didn't.
By the house.
Don't let the gas mask
Right there.
animation
Oh, close,
right.
bro. Fuck.
That's still 18 points. That's still 18 points.
Two. That's second. That's big. That's huge.
He did get second. I mean, that's still a pretty good placing, but until we look at standings, which Team Amelia Rose now at 131 points has taken first place. Talk about down to the wire. These teams only have about 17 minutes left to make sure they are in a game for the cutoff at 7:20, and Team Amelia Rose is cutting it close as they have taken first place. That puts Team Extra now at 129 points in second place, and Team Beam Queens now in third place, and they're gonna find that out real soon. And Team Brit holding on just by little bits of their teeth at 105 points, and they are actually tied with Team Blacklisted also at 105 points. So that is a neck and neck tie for fourth place here. Could knock either of them out.
Yeah, especially if someone comes up behind again, like Team Extra did with that first place finish, plus all those kills. Ooh, we're looking at some real spicy stuff, looking at the top 4 teams that will be moving on to the main event on October 29th. But right now, we're taking a look at Team Extra, and I am so excited about them because we haven't gotten a chance to see their gameplay yet.
Absolutely. And because, of course, they're in second place and they are only 3 points behind Team Amelia Rose now. So this game itself could be the game changer for them as well.
Yeah, and with 17 people left, this could be an absolutely huge game for them to maybe get that first place back.
Beautiful grenade and stun usage there to get that kill and clean that up. A little bit of looting happening. That looks like it was a squad wipe. So now we're looking at about less than 10 people left. Again, this could be a game-changing game for them, should they know it now or not. However, it is always scary being out in the open at airport.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be in the open field for that. You got to find your positioning pretty quickly there in order to not get maybe sniped out of the air. But all 4 teammates are still up and running, and there's still 26 minutes left for these players to actually complete this. But I don't even think we're going to need that much time with only 17 people left.
Yeah, and it looks like they're all a little bit spread out, which is giving me a little bit of anxiety, but again, doesn't look like they need it, as one in our top left corner just absolutely took somebody out of the sky. You won your gulag, that's just too bad. I'm going to catch you first. And a couple of actually not team fights, but a couple of solo fights going on. So a lot of little 1v1s happening in every corner. Doesn't look like any of them are really together.
No, but that's also another strategy that teams could employ, especially if you've got faith in your teammates to be able to win out the 1v1s or win out the team kills, maybe even 1v4s. Then you know that you're going to be racking up a ton of points. And that's why we have one of the players on this team, Emmy, with so many points, 32 just by themselves.
Sally does look like one's about to go down, and again, that scary situation. Oh my god, I think one of them just took out 3 by herself. You were just talking about the 1v4 as well. You're right. Who needs teammates when you have a shotgun? That's gotta be painful for the other team. They do get the revive on their teammate, which I did not expect to happen. So they regrouped very well together, and one of their teammates does look like they're down and out. But again, who needs that when you have a teammate that can take out 3 in a blink of an eye?
Yeah, if you blinked, you missed it. I blinked, I missed it.
It was gone.
Yeah, it happened all so fast. I have no idea what was going on there. But now everybody's grouped back up together, and you can see that they are going to try to find a way to maybe revive their teammate.
So all 4 of them are up. It just looked like her stream did happen to go down, but the UAV says there's nobody around them. They are looking like they got some free range. They're in the circle. They're ready to rock and roll. Looks like they want to lock down this storage area. Excuse me, I don't know the proper name for it, but you can already see the gas circle starting to close in, so we can expect some engagements probably pretty soon.
Well, I'm wondering if that at this point, then you stay to the outside of the circle and just see if you can catch anybody that's coming on the income, especially because of how sharpshooting all of these players are. You know you're going to be able to land those shots, and you're going to be able to catch any team that's coming in.
Absolutely. There's so many different strats you can take in Warzone. You can always play the edges of the circle and just hope to catch a team rotating in. Or, you can try and play the middle of the circle. Of course, hopefully there is shelter to kind of bunker down and create not really like a base, but kind of a fortitude around, so that as the circle keeps getting smaller, you already have a base. You already can just protect this area and kill everybody moving in their way towards you. So there's a couple ways you can play it. It looks like they are going for the fortitude way. They're going to stay here at storage and just keep waiting for the circles to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and hopefully still stay centered around them.
Ooh, I saw that in the bottom right corner. I saw that shot. I saw that kill. That's another one going into the bucket. But it wasn't a quick takedown. There's definitely more teammates in the area.
And her teammates also know. So it looks like we caught one in our top left-hand corner. What a far shot. Imagine being able to see the movement from that far, just knowing somebody is there. And you can tell all of them are rotating. They're like, there is somebody there, and they're about to meet 4 barrels to the face.
Yeah. Ooh, is getting some shots on the income. Have to go in and get the self-res. Definitely looks like they're in a position to do that. But can't get it off in time.
But once again, the shotgun comes through. Looks like she saved her teammate right there. Just a little 1-2 pump, and it was all over for the enemy team. And now they have all this loot once again. They're probably going to end up fortifying this gas station as it's right on the outskirts of the circle. Looks like there's a drop somewhere nearby, or bounty. Excuse me, I can't see it too well, but they are making a beeline for it.
Yeah, whatever is going to help you get through the end game, whether it is going to be a drop or it's going to be that bounty. I feel like we've seen this strategy come through from a couple of teams where they go for the bounty, and that gives them a lot of information about maybe where an enemy is, and you also get that cash.
There's a shotgun on the top right side of their team as well, which that is the last barrel I want to be staring down. So this is looking like a really, really good game for them. This could be a pretty easy dub, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we jumped into it when there were 17 people left, but you've seen this team take out so many players already just by themselves.
They were just like, 17 people.
Just casually.
Cut that. All right, bounty is secured. They are heading towards that yellow circle. Again, the last thing you want to be is the person with the bounty on your head with this many shotguns coming your way. Although one does go down, I feel like we see our top left friend trying to solo chow and be the bait first in the team fight, and then everybody else kind of just collapses and gets the rest of the kills while they self-revive. Not a very promising strat, but it seems to be working once again as they get the kill, but they still have to hunt that bounty down.
You gotta make the third party opportunities in some cases, and I appreciate that about this squad.
Shotgun once again, just making it look way too easy. Self-revive coming in handy in the top right. Self-revive is essential late game when it comes to getting these Warzone dubs.
Oh yeah, and especially those shields. Got to make sure you got your armor up and ready, and back up in full. But now we've hit the point where there's 20 minutes left, and if this game goes on any longer, we might not see Team Extra get a chance to actually jump into a lobby before the timer.
But again, this could be a game-changing game for them with the amount of kills they are getting.
Yeah.
And should they win this, they could very easily overtake first and second place. So again, I'm not feeling too bad for them right now. They have about 9 more minutes to finish up this game if they want to try and get into another one, which could be very doable, but then again, they might not have to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be super, super exciting for them. And we got to talk about the standings just a little bit because those triple digits keep multiplying. Team Beam Queens is in first now with 157 points. They were able to secure that first place again, but Team Extra's right on their tail. Look at how many kills they are getting together. And I've got to listen in for the last couple moments of this game.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
How many guys have died? This fucking thinger here. Got him.
I need ammo for AR. Anyone have AR ammo?
Up here. But we really gotta keep getting out. There's literally like it's a fucking.
Okay, watch the boys. See, Marker, there's one still hiding behind there.
We really need to catch up to you.
UAV is bingo fuel.
It's like I'm almost
Is there ammo box for me? Cluster strike.
Yeah, I have a cluster strike. Hold on.
Is there someone still there extra on your marker?
Yeah, definitely 100% one on Marker. He went inside. He's camping it. The red was shooting him. People on red were shooting. Hey, where did you kill that team? I need ammo. Ali, drop me ammo.
Emmy, did you need?
Oh yeah, I didn't see. It's alright. Keep it. I didn't see.
Where does the guy? Yeah. I can't hear anything, bro. Everyone's talking to each other.
I know. I'm trying to talk to Emmy and I can't.
Bro, we should stay here. We're in the middle.
I down cracked on there.
Going this way.
Alright, I'm coming. We're gonna come.
Someone just rezzed in fucking storage. I see one.
Mark the target. Do you want a UAV?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Extra there.
Yeah, I'm dropping.
We have so much ammo here.
Yeah.
They're fighting there.
Bro, they have to jump off. I'll get the tags. I'll get trades. This guy's going ground floor.
Yeah, there's still a team in storage.
A guy in here is one shot.
Allied cluster strike inbound.
He made it around to his team.
No, this guy's separate. He's not on the same team as them. Extra, wait. I'm holding here.
What?
There's one in the window, for phone.
Whoa, on me.
Distract over at storage.
Gonna push. Allie, come to us again.
Yeah.
We can res. And there's a loadout next to us as well.
Easy. I ended up getting one. There's two coughing in Storm. Where are you guys?
Relocating. We're in. Bro, we're playing safe. We wanna win. We're not gonna push the skills. It's 20 points to win.
I know, but there's 3 behind you that are dying in Storm.
I down one red ping bree. Found a vendor. Doesn't matter, like they all need to push towards us, then you open. Like we're good.
Guy in here. I saw him through the window.
Yeah.
Relocating.
Cracked them a couple times.
Broke.
Oh, where are you gonna kick him?
That's fine.
Extra.
I knocked one. I don't have AI ammo.
I down 2.
I'm pushing. I'm gonna stun. Oh, there's another one looking at you. Another one looking at you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep an eye on these guys.
They self-res, bro. They self-res.
Yeah.
Cancel that.
Actually, gonna have to push back.
Don't push in the open, bro.
You have to push back.
They need to push us.
I can't see them.
There's a guy behind the car.
Extra.
I have a tank as well.
I'm dropping munitions here. I need it.
10 remain. You're nearly done.
Oh my god.
Stop pushing.
I'm watching here. I've got this side.
There's 2 there. There's 3 there. 3 there.
Please come.
Yeah,
Just stay here.
Okay, I will, bro.
Could you drop me money and I'll get her?
Bree here. In the open. Bree.
Oh.
Cluster.
I'm dropping my money.
And buy clusters. Buy clusters for them. I mean, buy fucking airstrikes.
We have to push. I'm gonna buy cluster. Come to me. Come to me.
Buy behind that wall. 3 behind the wall. And they have circles. You need to cluster that, bro.
There's people in this house too.
Why didn't you res? Ali, grab the money. Grab the money.
Team up.
Amy, drop your money so you can res.
I see him. He's behind the rock. Just here.
Ping.
Just behind that rock, right there.
Hang on.
Like right behind this rock. Down him.
Get the finish.
I can't.
Down.
Ali, stay back. RS.
On the wall. Okay,
Yeah, he's there.
I need help, bro. Look at me. Just look at me.
I'm looking.
Just watch. I got top res. Yeah.
I'm getting shot from.
Well, bro, it's 4v3. I only have a pistol, bro. Someone drop me a shield or a gun. Just drop me anything.
And we're fucked.
Hang on.
We're fucked.
No, they don't. They don't have circle. Is there any way you can drop me a gun?
They're pushing. They're gonna push.
Any gun, bro.
Wait, that's...
No, we need.
In here. There's a guy here.
Bro, I just have no gun. Like, I can't do anything.
It's alright, 5 minutes and we need to get another game anyway.
No, this is still a good game. Like, we still have good fucking points.
Yeah, we still have 6 kills.
Let me take
second place.
Who cares? We only lose 2 points for not coming first. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's 18 points.
I didn't get the second place.
I didn't even get the peak, bro.
Dude,
wait, what?
I didn't get the second place.
I didn't get the peak.
It's alright, I
So
can get
close yet so far away.
Yeah.
They did end up getting second. Even behind
take a
guys
photo on
peeking a little bit there with how close they were getting in the end. Unfortunately, weren't able to pull it through, but still, again, they're still, looks like in the top 4. That is still plus 18 points for them, so they will still stay in that comfy play-in top 4. But I mean, it still hurts. It still hurts. You know, coming that close, it still hurts. Tensions are high. They actually might be able to go into a game. They do have 2 minutes. They're able to get into another game. They have 2 minutes to do so. Should my clock be wrong? I would hope not. But that's stressful. My hands are sweating.
Ooh, yeah, I wonder if we're going to see a surprise upset come through too in the last couple of minutes that we have for these teams to get into a lobby. You know, at the very beginning of the show, we were seeing Team Mama's Army, Blacklisted, Brit, Jazberry. They were all towards the top of the pack in the top 4 spots, but those top 4 spots have been overtaken. Right now, we've got Team Karen's in 4th with 125 points. Team Extra, they are going to get those additional points, but we had them in 3rd at 129. And then Team Amelia Rose with all those huge front runners that were taking names, 131 points, but Beam Queens 157. Can anybody catch up to them in that number 1 spot?
I mean, they just made that gap so much wider. It was so close just by a few points. And then they were just like, again, there's like, no, we're just to make another little nice comfy 20-point lead. We have 10 minutes left in our play-in tournament. We are going to go with Team Amelia Rose. They're in 2nd place right now. So we'll see if they're going to be able to catch their way back up to Team Beam Queen.
Yeah, I mean, they're not too far away, but 20 points is still a lot. And that means that you've got to get a victory royale at some point. But with Horizon on the team, especially with how many points by themselves they've been able to get, they are the 1st place player with 35 points to their name. I don't know. We might see a little bit of a shakeup here or there.
Maybe they do better under pressure, but I was going to say they literally have a minute. It is 7:19 for me, and they are dropping right into the game. I don't know. You can call that planned. You can call it all calculated, but this is do or die for them should they want to take over that 1st place. Again, if you're not first, my dad always said you're last, but they will still be in the top 4, hopefully, as long as no crazy upsets. Of course, we all love our crazy upsets, but should there not be any crazy upsets, they will still be in the top 4 for the play-in for that $10,000.
Is Superstore where you would want to land when you've got so much riding on this last game?
That is definitely Very want to get as many kills as possible early. Strat Superstore is definitely a hot spot for people to land, especially when the plane is that early. You can already see some kills coming through with the pistols, so it's already looking up for them. There's another one chasing slowly behind. Oh, that's a teammate. I lied. Gave me a heart attack. My heart definitely skipped a beat, but again, they're looking okay. They didn't drop directly into Superstore, so I think that's giving them a little bit of an edge here. But one does go down.
Yeah, one's going to go down here, which means that you've got to get your teammates right behind you to be able to get you back on your feet. You can't afford to lose anybody this early. But, oh boy, we had all top 5 teams load in with a very similar strategy of, we've got 1 minute left. We're going to jump right into the lobby at the last second.
Calculated. That is 100% calculated. A minute left on the dot to load into a game. So that literally means every single spot is up for grabs. Absolutely anything can happen in the next 10 minutes or however long these games take to jumble back up our top 5 placings. Again, only top 4 make it in, and that is so scary to think that any of these teams could get knocked down.
Yeah, especially when you looked at who was in those top 4 places at the beginning when they got such early leads. And I'm talking like Team Karen's, I'm talking Team Jazberry, Team Brit, Team Blacklisted. We were seeing them towards the top of the pack, but then out of nowhere, Extra comes in with the first triple pointer that we've seen for a team. And then it goes on from there.
And so it doesn't look like anybody is down and out yet. They already have a couple of kills under their belts. They all already have some pretty okay guns. I'm sure they're going to be looking to get a loadout here soon. But again, this is already looking so good for them. They're run and gun. They already have a bounty that they are making their way towards. Once again, the last place I want to be is a giant yellow circle on the map with these ladies running behind me.
Yeah, you're going down for sure. There's no getting out of that one. But you are seeing a little bit of a strategy here. Was that a cash drop for a player?
I believe so. They're probably talking on their way to a buy station, probably communicating what they're going to buy, what they need, and who's going to buy what. That is typically something that happens in a Warzone game. You buy the UAVs, you buy the armor plates, you buy the gas mask, you buy, the dropout. So that's probably what our comms are sounding like. We're going to take a check-in on Jazberry's team. They are in 4th place, but once again, all top 5 teams have dropped into a final game, so anything can happen.
Yeah, I love what I'm seeing right now. You're getting pretty consistent loadouts for each player. Getting a lot more supplies though. I was thinking about it for a second, but just gonna go with what they know. And I feel like this is just the start of a really good game for them. Getting a chance to loot really early, pick up a bunch of supplies, and then make your way into the circle.
What I want to know is if all of them are paying attention to the leaderboards right before they dropped into this game and know exactly how many points they need. Because if they get higher than 25, they can move anywhere on the leaderboard. And I feel like if they know that, it's also going to show how well these girls play under pressure. And that is like a true competitive tournament style fashion of really cracking down on the line. It's do or die in this game, and that's really scary. So it's interesting to see, all the new players, the casual players, and even our vets and how they play under this pressure.
Right. If they get higher than that 25th place, then they can move their score up. So recognizing that that's what's on the line and that's the type of survival they have to get into this game, it might mean they go for a little bit of a different strategy, maybe not dropping so hot to be able to survive to that 25th place.
One thing I'm interested in seeing, I wish we could see our death kill feed on the left side is because all these teams got into a game in that last minute. Do you think any of them could possibly be into the same game? I mean, the chance of that is incredibly likely, especially if they all somehow got into a game, all top 5 teams. There's just the possibility of one of the teams being in the same lobby is actually so high.
That would be really cool. Then you get some real good inkling of where these teams actually step up when they actually get a chance to play together. But what we're seeing right now is we've got a little bit of gulag going on. We also have a little bit of some 1v1 action that has to happen. Self-res is trying to come through, but doesn't end up getting that.
All 4 girls looks like are about to go into their gulags. We're about to see who wins their ones. All right. We are 3 for 2 in gulags. She went once hers. We're 4 and 2 in gulags. Our gulags ratio is going up greatly. She wins her gulag as well. We are now 5 and 2 of all the gulags we've seen. Did the top right win hers as well? Or she's not in hers just yet. But we went from negative to positive gulags. Thank goodness. I was hoping that stat would change later on. So nobody getting made fun of for their 1v1 game this time.
Hey, they just needed a couple warm-up games. The first one doesn't count. So, we
yes,
got
the first one doesn't
ones.
count. Completely agree. Looks like we're still looking for a 1v1 for our girl on our top right. She finally gets loaded in. Shotgun versus shotgun. She loses the gulag, unfortunately, but that is fine because 3 of her teammates are up and are able to buy her right back in, it looks like. So they are still in this game, but there's not a single gulag across the board.
Wow, this is gonna be pretty tight. You're gonna have to make your way to a pay station, buy your teammate back into the game. But the good news is that you could still help your teammates out by kind of, helping with the scouting when you're down. You get a chance to spectate what they're looking at and just kind of see, what's going on.
All right, so they weren't able to buy her back in just yet. I'm sure they're looking to do that soon. They definitely look like they're on a little bit of a cash run, trying to find as much as they can. Not that there's too much out in the farmland, but hey, if there's not a lot of cash, that means there's not a lot of players as well. So they do obviously have some wiggle time to kind of regain their guns, their loadouts, got some heartbeat sensors, and kind of regain a standing in this Warzone matchup.
Yeah, wow. We're getting a chance to see a lot of these top 5 teams in action, but I can't wait to check in on some of these other teams. Like, let's go over to Team Blacklisted real fast, see what's happening with I Overreact, and just get a chance to see how they're doing.
My best friend is killing it as always. They are, however, in I believe 6th place. They are tied with Team Brit, but once again, anything could happen should they have a crazy game. All 4 ladies are still up, so anything is possible here. We're gonna hop into the chopper, which again is a very dangerous strat. I'm a little scared to see this happen. 1 rocket launcher, and that could be all she wrote, but they are taking the risk.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit, especially when you know what's on the line, which is moving up into those top 4 places to be able to play for the $10,000 main event on October 29th.
I was hoping to see one of them with a sniper in the hand. A helicopter snipe would definitely be a beautiful way to try and make it back on that top 4. But they're already in the circle, so looks like they're just scouting, looking for some areas to hopefully get some kills. Looks like we're going to see a drop onto this hotel-like building. Hopefully nobody is on the roof to see their approach.
High ground is always so key in this game because you get a chance to see so much further and just gotta check on where your enemies are. But it looks like the drop is safe.
She was like, I don't need this helicopter anymore. I'll just go myself. So heartbeat sensor does come through. Doesn't look like we're picking up anything just yet. But they do have the high ground, which is very, very favorable. We got, looks like 1 sniper. Oh, excuse me, that's an AR. They're picking up some people over at the firehouse. Didn't see too many hit markers coming through there, but they know they're there. I'm interested to see if one of them is going to be one of those people that are like, I'm just going to jump off and push them, which you probably don't want to do when $10,000 is on the line. But sometimes, again, you have to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, maybe get a little bit of that solo player action, act as the bait, if you will, and then, go in and team kill with that third party, the pseudo third party, I should say.
Ooh, beautiful long shots out of I Overreact. She did take 1 down and finish the kill. Looks like she's looking to take down another. The hit markers are coming through, but the armor plates, the bane of every sniper and AR's existence are not allowing her to finish it off.
Yeah, that is some clean shots, but unfortunately not going to be enough to get the job done. It has to take some time to refresh their own resources before getting a chance to move in with the rest of the team.
All right, so apparently Team Extra is popping off. Hopefully we can pull them up here shortly. Again, like we said, anything can happen, and Team Extra wanting to hold their first place spot. They are going incredibly crazy. Anything can happen once again. So hopefully we can see that for Team I Overreact here soon.
Yeah, getting some shots in. sees an enemy in the distance. I'm looking at the top right at the moment, and they're moving in fast.
Getting a couple kills here and there. Looks like they're going for a little bit of a run and gun and hopefully collapse on it. We do have the truck in to hopefully run over some people, but I believe we're hopping over to Team Extra right now. One of their teammates is down and out, but again, they are having an insane game.
Yeah, we're talking like lots of kills here, and there's not too many people that are really left in this lobby either. So I can't wait to see what other action we're going to get a chance to see from Team Extra.
All right, so it looks like she did have self-revive once again in the late game. That is such an important asset to have on every player is a self-revive. Now, gas is moving in quickly, but it doesn't look like anyone's behind them. They do have a UAV popped, and we do have the one teammate checking the flank. Now, that is a competitive strat to have the teammate always checking the flank because you never know, once again, what can happen. There it is. That's a beautiful kill on to their enemy squad, and he went down right away, so that means their back is completely clear now.
Extra has 10 kills just by themselves. 10.
That is incredible. Again, they are not cracking under the pressure of their final game.
No, but with the gas moving in so quickly, you're going to have to make a beeline for that circle.
It does look like they do have gas masks on their side, so it doesn't look too scary, but they are having to make their way through supermarket, which can be a little spooky, but at least they got the bounty, so they do have the information that there is a team on their left, not to mention, should they get that kills, all the extra cash that will come with it.
Oh yeah, just in case you need something in the late game, or maybe you need to buy a loadout a little bit later. Who knows what the end game is going to look like, but you can see a vehicle in the distance trying to gun it down. Does get some really, really clean shots.
And now Team Extra obviously isn't only Extra herself, it is also Notbree, Foxian, and Emmy, who are all popping off. I mean, they are playing absolutely beautifully. They do not want to give up their #1 spot. Here goes another one down on a bomb left our screen. Cleaned up kill, move out the way. Who needs the rest of your squad when you can just 1v3 all on your own?
Oh my gosh, Emmy is in first right now with 43 points. Just by themselves.
Insane.
Wow. Yeah, that's completely blowing expectations out of the water right there.
Not to mention, all 4 of them are still alive right now. They are all still in this game, which is not something you see too often. We have one of their enemies coming down from the gulag, hoping to get his chance, but Team Extra said, no, not today. We won't let you hit the ground unless it is to collect your body, and that is exactly what is happening. I mean, they are just racking up the kills like it's child's play.
Yeah, and getting a chance to get to a buy station really quickly, just picking up some of the necessities to be able to finish out this game strong.
I mean, I feel like every time I look at a different player on Team Extra, they're just getting another kill. Like, there's another kill top left. There's another kill top right. Oh, let's get a kill bottom right. Like, it is back to back to back for them.
Yeah, and as the circle is closing in, this is prime time to rack up those kills as other players are going to be moving in from the gas.
Absolutely. It looks like the circle's getting a little smaller now. They aren't in it just yet. That gas is definitely trying to run on their tail. And again, they're very spread out right now. But like I said, it's absolutely no problem.
It doesn't matter.
Literally, they are all just getting kill after kill after kill after kill. It is actually insane. Especially, I don't know if you saw how in sync the top 2 were for that one kill. They both got to kill at the same time with the same gun. That was actually so clean to watch. But, I mean, this looks like a very, very easy dub for Team Extra.
Extra's come so close. We've seen them come in 4th and in 2nd. Is this going to be the time we get a chance to see the dub on screen?
I will be completely shocked if they do not finish in 1st place after this absolute monster of a game they are having.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is so fun to watch. And this is exactly why we love having the ability to see players like this get a chance to perform. I mean, I'm inspired. I want to go play some Warzone now.
Honestly, and shout out to eFuse, Crocs, Rocker. I mean, to be able to see all screens at once, that is incredible production. We are so lucky to be able to see all this incredible gameplay. And so shout out to them because this is insane. They do not crack under pressure at all. And again, they're not even with each other. They're completely far apart, just doing their own things. And it's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I got one player in one corner, one player all the way across the map. It's so fun to be able to see how many angles each of these players is hitting.
And they are just sitting so comfy right now. Oh, we love the like
The
drift
drive-by.
pickup. Like it's just a drive by. Like you better get in because I'm not stopping. Looks like we're getting a little bit of loot here. I can't believe this is completely untouched this late in the game.
Yeah, but that bodes so well because this could be a real safe haven for Team Extra to just be able to, loot and stay a little bit safer knowing that nobody's touched this territory yet.
Absolutely. And of course, they still have this vehicle. And usually, we're scared of vehicles because they're kind of a beacon of like, hey, look where we are. But do these girls, are they worried about it? Absolutely not. I mean, our bottom left might be a little bit worried about it because she will be going down. But the rest of them, no, they're fine. They're driving along, listening to some tunes, probably run some people over on the way.
Oh, yeah. I was a little nervous at first when I saw the drive-by pickup because I was like, oh, you got
You're
so
going to accidentally
close.
get hit.
Yeah.
20 points if you run over your teammate. That's a joke. But let's go ahead and we're going to check out Team Amelia Rose. There's only 10 teams left. Again, it is now 7:36, so no more hopping into games. These are the final games for all of these teams to try and change their fate.
And I've got to listen in on what this team is actually going through because it's coming down to the wire.
I don't know if you want me to pop it or...
Yeah, we can pop it for surveillance. Okay, that's behind us, below.
You might be able to see him. He's...
Alright, part of the train is in. Let's go. Let's go to that part.
Yeah, we gotta get control of that. That's huge.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to shoot myself.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
He's watching us climb up. It's the guy below us, by the way, that's watching us climb up.
Alright, that's fine. We gotta get there first then, because that means he knows we're coming.
Yeah, I'm up.
I don't understand how the fuck he just knew I was there, by the way. He's still down low.
I don't see him. I'm trying to watch over you.
That's him on the UAV.
Yeah, he's below us, yeah.
Right there. There's another team shooting us. It's not him.
There's two teams.
Yeah, there's a team on top of train at the far left.
Trying to come up. Shoot them. Don't let them go.
Try and get control of it first.
Yeah, I'm looking on it.
Push up whenever you can, if you can, obviously.
We need control of this.
Yeah.
He's trying to snipe.
I streaked it so they had to have gone down. There's a sniper now.
We need to try and push up.
There's one up, so... Oh no, they're inside, I think. Oh. Yeah, they're inside. Alright.
That just gives us a little bit of time to get pushed up.
Now, yeah, make sure we don't get pushed up from the back.
He's coming up. He's on me. He's inside here. Literally inside here. He's just put an ammo or an armor box down. Literally right there. Right, I've just seen him.
Yeah, I can hear him running up.
Take all this. Oh.
Drop it on us.
Dropped on us.
Well, I'll focus him because he's going to push out. He might be baiting.
We gotta be careful. I'm gonna watch the zipline.
Yeah, watch this one.
He's up here.
Somebody watch that. I'm gonna watch these steps right here.
He's coming up the zipline, guys.
I need somebody to watch me right as well. Yeah, on me. I knew that was going to happen.
I'll come in.
Cover them, cover it.
Oh, fuck, I don't need to do that.
No. That's cool.
Just make sure,
Yeah, he's got an armor box there.
Yeah.
You guys cover that. I'll make sure no one comes up this side.
Still below me. Still below us, Emma.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm still trying to watch behind us a little bit as well, because he could have gone up.
There was gunshots near the zipline when I killed a kid, so I don't know. Cause somebody tried to throw smoke over his teammate.
Okay, then definitely not on that side of train.
This is in circle. We can camp this. We can literally. We need this win bad.
8 teams, 20 people. 7 teams, because not us.
Oh, they're still down there.
Right. I'm really worried about this door.
I'm honestly worried about the ladder.
I think there's people there.
Oh,
enemy. Catch us.
Over there.
Where?
I know he went far. People under us.
Nice, easy.
I don't see anyone
You know what?
crossing
I'd
off these
rather us
buildings.
all be on this side and fight it out than us be separate.
Yeah.
I'm just watching this EC too.
No,
The zipline
yeah,
came
I was
out.
thinking about it, and I'd rather.
Yeah.
It just jumps off this big building.
Thanks, man.
If you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
It's not
got
like
that.
because of the railing, but
They just bought again.
yeah, look, yeah, right there.
I'm just double checking this door.
Yeah.
Someone's jumping. Someone's landing. I just heard him land.
It was literally right behind you on the buy. You must have used a gas mask.
Running? I can hear him running. They're underneath. They're inside.
I see movement.
They're
We
they're
don't
gonna
have to
take. They're
jump
gonna
down.
no. They're
Full
gonna try.
control.
They're gonna try taking the steps. Most likely. Oh wait, no, they're down there.
Yeah, I've down one.
Open the door. He pre-fired me. How is he knowing I was there? Oh my god.
They're coming up the door. They're coming up the door.
One was
Yeah,
down.
they're getting shot.
One was
where the bar usually is on the hill as well. Like
one was down underneath you, by the way, as well. Like they were fighting someone.
Yeah, that was the one that I killed up there.
He's gonna have to come up here soon.
No way.
I'm taking this position. You guys just make sure you're a little bit far away from the door. You'll be okay.
I'm watching the zipline and the door right now.
Yeah, they're under here. I'll tell you when they come out. You just have to turn. There's multiple.
You have the zipline.
They're coming up, guys. Stace, they're coming up.
Yeah. So I've got your left push to like there.
They just threw a C4.
Yeah.
One down.
Nice.
He called me out. Zipline. He's one shot.
Oh no.
I didn't give that up.
You downed him?
You've got me full. You just finished. I don't know if somebody shot him or.
Yeah, somebody killed him, I think. I don't know who. I don't know how.
I'm coming towards you.
Might be on the field. Be careful.
Yeah, there was people up there somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know you gave that up. Fuck. Okay, you guys still have storm. Just stay here. Yeah. There's 4 people.
Yeah, I see them. Hello.
And we're 2 of them. So they're all solos. They're all solos.
No,
right?
there's 2
no,
people there.
there's 2. I lied.
That's
I'm a
2.
liar.
And then there's the clown. Below me, below us.
Below us?
Yeah.
Car.
Is this a... Can you come through this door? No.
No.
There's an armor box to your right, Horizon. If you want to make sure you have armor plates. Yep.
We're gonna have to jump, you know.
We're the jump, but we could take.
I just don't want them to hold us and like fucking finish us whilst we're.
We might
There's
want to
literally
jump
somebody
down.
right here, like down here.
Down to our right.
Yeah, but there's literally somebody here. So yeah,
Alright,
look,
then go down.
look, he's right there. He's right there, but I can't get an angle on him.
Alright, go down left.
Literally right
Them
there.
two are fighting. The other 2. You can drop down and kill the other one.
Nice.
You see him right in front of you in the forest.
see him.
Yeah.
I'm plating up.
Right in front of me. The what? Oh, there's somebody in the sky.
He's bleach.
I can't.
Oh, someone came
My
back.
bad, dude. I literally am retarded. I thought that there was fucking little people left.
I think the guy that ran up on us was cheating, by the way.
It's just everybody's fucking aimbotting, bro. It's ridiculous.
What was that?
That was top.
That was third, right? Yeah, we got third.
Gets us more points than what we had though, didn't it? And we're still
Does
third.
it?
Oh no, we tied for 3rd. Oh, if they got any first places.
No, because we've not put our thing in, and we've just got more points, have we not?
No, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think we
Wait,
did.
how many did we get?
Let me have a look. I want to have a look now.
I mean, we had third, so.
We had third. Someone came back. So close, but so far away. That drop down shot though was actually so cool. That she was trying to get the angle, but then just the decision to just run at him, he was just not ready for that. That was really cool to watch. And she almost snapped on the forest, so close, but just the gas makes it so hard to see.
Yeah, that was some clean and competitive gameplay coming in from Amelia Rose. And hey, those are some pretty good kills to finish off that game. I think I saw 9, 6, 5, and 4. Trying to do the math quickly in my head, but that's definitely a double digit, and that's a ton of points to be able to add if that's going to be one of their top 3 scoring games. But we have a lot to go over. We're looking for the top 4 teams to make it into the main event on October 29th, and we're just tallying up the final scores right now.
I think one of my biggest highlights of the day so far, I mean, of course, the past 2 hours have gone by so fast. But of course, that's what happens when you have such high, like, quality gameplay and you're having a great time. I think one of my favorite moments was listening to our queer team. They did a fantastic job. They were so entertaining to watch. They were so funny, and it was just like hearing them have fun. And like I know I heard the word donuts like at least like 10 times, and that was just fantastic. And now I think I have to run to the donut shop because like how can you listen to donuts for 10 minutes and not go get any?
I know. That whole calm session left me hungry for some donuts and to play some Warzone. Like, okay, we had some really great games and we had some incredible pop-off moments. Like we talked about the drop-down shot that we just saw from Amelia Rose. Team Extra was popping off. We had a ton of players that were in the top couple of, point scores, 35 points. What the heck? We were saying that, 20 to 30 might be a benchmark for just a team to be able to get that first place and then pepper in some kills on top of that. But then just alone, that's such a standout to me.
All right, and we are going to talk about our tentative top 4 now. This is an unofficial top 4, but we are going to talk about these incredible stat lines. Team Extra at 198 points sitting at first. Team Beam Queens, 157 points, sitting pretty at second. Number 3 is Team Amelia Rose, 131 points. And tied in third place is Oz Girl Gang, which we have not seen in the top 4 yet, tied at 131 points, which means the, I guess, unofficial 4th team would be Team Brit, depending on how we do with that tiebreaker. But again, this is an unofficial top 4 speaking.
Oh, and things just updated again. So, we're going to have some official scores for you as we get things tallied together. This is just an unofficial announcement of the top 4 teams that we expect might be moving into our final event happening on October 29th. But we still have to look and make sure that we've got all of their top 3 games, and it's coming down to the wire. I feel like we're going to see some micro adjustments come through as we tally up everything.
And again, thank you guys so much for spending this past 2 hours with us. It has been a fantastic time with you all. Thank you for joining us today for the Women of the Arena play-in event presented by Crocs. And thank you to Minnesota Rocker for hosting us today on their YouTube channel. I have been sitting nice and comfy here. I am so excited for October 29th. The competition, as we've seen a lot of today, is going to be incredible. We're going to see some more crazy games. Thank you, Nekkra. You have been a fantastic duo as we dropped into this Warzone together, and you've been absolutely amazing to work with today.
Oh, likewise, Allie. I've had so much fun casting with you, and I've got to give a huge thank you as well to our friends at eFuse for powering this event, bringing the community together, and bringing us together for this broadcast. If you don't have an account, you are missing out. But more importantly, we are so grateful to eFuse's commitment to this series and the opportunities that they provide to all gamers.
All right, so again, finally, a huge thank you to all the talent and everybody joining us for this amazing cause and for representing all women in the esports industry. You're an inspiration, you are valued. We look forward to seeing you in the arena for the main event on October 29th at 5:30 p.m. EST on ESPN Esports. Thank you guys so much and have a fantastic night.
My name is Dylan Price, otherwise known as Attach. I am 23 years old. My hometown is Moorpark, California. My first ever gamer tag was DMP15, like my initials and the number 15, and then I would go crazy changing my names after that. My parents' credit card they weren't too happy about that back in the day. My worst gamer tag ever was probably this one. I don't even know what the word is. It's like XAs or something. It just looked cool. That's why I wanted to make it. It was a capital X, lowercase a, capital Z, lowercase e, then capital D. I don't know how I made it up. It just looked cool. I don't know what I was trying to go for with it, but I'm glad I switched it after that. I've been a Call of Duty professional for 6 years now. My family is super supportive about my competitive Call of Duty career. At first, they were a little iffy because I was like young, still had school, still had like sports to play and all that. But after I started making a little bit of money and going to these tournaments, getting a little bit of followers, they're like, okay, maybe this could be something. And now they're crazy about it. When I'm not upstairs in my room playing, they're like, why are you like on the couch watching TV? Like, shouldn't you be playing right now and streaming? So yeah, they're super supportive now, and I'll always hear them in the other room like watching old event VODs and just clips from the Call of Duty community, and they watch it more than I do at this point. I told my parents for the first time that I wanted to be a professional Call of Duty player by actually writing up my own contract, and I think it probably said like I would get good grades in school or something like that, and I don't think they signed it, so I just kind of had to go out and do my thing, and I had to like earn their respect and trust to be able to do it. My best moment while competing in Call of Duty has to be winning the 2015 World Championship. I have a couple other great ones, but that one will always just take it. But probably my next best moment will have to be after we win the World Championship this upcoming season. On a regular day when you're just practicing, you wake up probably around like 11, 12, because you were just on the previous night playing Pro 10 or Pro 8s. Now they're going back to 4v4. And then you eat a little bit, brush your teeth, get ready, start scrimming, or start getting off with like VOD around like 1, and then start scrimming around like 2. You'll scrim from like 2 to 7-ish. And then after that, take a little break, eat, relax for like an hour, and then hop back on, turn the stream on, and play some Pro 8s. Just get some more reps in, get some more practice, and do that for a couple hours, probably till like 12 or 1, maybe 2, and go to sleep and repeat. And the schedule for a professional Call of Duty player on a tournament day, when we're at the tournaments, usually you go to sleep pretty early because you want to be well rested for these tournaments, and then you wake up anywhere from like 10 to 12, depending on what match you are, because you gotta like adjust your sleeping schedule depending on what match you're the first match or one of the later matches in the day. So if you're the first match, you wake up early, get some breakfast, get ready, head to the venue, start warming up, playing a free-for-all, and then team scrimming before the match for like an hour, hour and a half, and then you go up on stage and you go and do your thing, and hopefully you win. And when you win, you're feeling great after. Maybe get a little bit more scrims in after that, or meet up with the team after and go over some VODs, see what you could have done better in that last match, and then also prepare for the next team you're going to be facing in the tournament, going back and studying some of their strategies. Signing with Minnesota Rocker was great. I just know how much that organization and everyone in it cares about the Call of Duty and the esports community in general. They're always looking to be better and improve, and they take such great care of their players from everything I've heard, and it just really seems like they all care so much, and it just made it an easy decision to want to be here. Then with the teammates, I think it's one of my favorite teams already of all time, and we haven't even started yet. Just a great group of people, good people outside the game, easy to work with inside the game, all very talented and smart when it comes to Call of Duty, so I'm looking forward to getting this season started. My goals for the 2021 season with the Minnesota Rocker would be just to be improving every day as a team. I'm not going to say how much we're going to win or anything like that. I just want to keep improving every single day, and the wins and all the success will come after that. So I'm really glad to have this group of people that we have on the team to just keep working hard, keep improving, and then going to these tournaments and doing our thing and hopefully getting some wins.